Yes. There is something that I really like. It's French. It means slice. Yeah. Now, this human trafficking in children, yes. Why don't you get me every adoption of the United States and every child that is in the custody of Child Protective Services? Now, I emailed CPS for the last 2 years, and nobody from Child Protective Services seems to really appreciate how abusive it is to have children in the wrong grades because of an athletic department wanting to win athletic games. Yes. But then finding out in the last couple of weeks, yes, that civil rights coordinators won't enforce civil rights of students. Yes. And you're not going to allow me to have custody of my sons. Now, I'm going to sue CPS for the knowledge of trafficking in children so as to enrich the, what are they called again? Football teams? Pooch! Because Coach Trey just can't admit that every game that you won, yes, was a fraudulent win. Mm, mm. Now, for the state of Washington to not want to have to deal with this, yeah, I don't really care. I don't give a fuck who you are in the state of Washington. You're trafficking in children. It's a black market because you know of the fraudulent dissolution of marriage, the fraudulent protection order. Oh, you know because I included in the email the actual documentation of the use of forgeries. Right. The well, it's child trafficking. Oh, and you're going to get sued, as is every school. Just get me every child within the care of Child Protective Services. Now, I don't really like our foster care system in the United States. I think that you're intentionally using children so as to, well, you have to shit somebody, so why not shit a child? But I'm going to want my rights enforced, and then I'm going to want to sue the sheriff's department for allowing for the trafficking of children. Now, this concept of the traitor, sheriff, yeah. You know, I did email links to yesterday's study room where I said you were going to be tried for treason. Yeah. They have the definition of a traitor of the United States as someone who commits treason against the United States of America because of your refusal to enforce the civil rights of children. Yeah. The civil rights of myself, and then you knowingly have betrayed myself, my sons, Marilyn Van Proyen, and numerous school districts of the obligation of enforcing child trafficking laws. Now, Sheriff, when I told you you're going to be tried, I meant what I said. You're a traitor to the United States of America. This police department, every police department, all civil rights coordinators, each and every oath of office, and all attorneys have an obligation to support the laws of the. You know, it will be the first treason, and I guesstimated about 100 years. But I'm going to start adding sheriff upon sheriff upon sheriff. Do you fucking understand? Now, if every sheriff of the state of Washington that is an elected oath of office ends up spending time in prison for treason because